When you say you're a reader, it usually means you have a bunch of other hobbies tied to reading that have nothing to do with the actual action of reading itself. For example, reading is a hobby, right? Collecting books is its own other hobby. A lot of us love a good scrapbooking hobby as well. I was scrolling through my YouTube feed and I saw Madison Kate, who is like my all-time favorite book talker, booktuber. She was like, what if I took an old book of mine that was like my favorite book and I turned it into a reading journal? And I was like, oh, so we're in genius territory. We are in actual brainiac genius territory because that's the cutest, most fun idea I've ever heard in my life. And so I did that. Thank you so much, Madison, for the idea. Absolutely loved it. So one of my favorite books of 2024 was Just for the Summer. And so I've created a little book journal in here and I kind of wanted to share it with you. So if you want to create a book journal, this is your sign, okay? I just did this little intro page right here. This is a sticker from my book club that I have. I just had like all these fun little things. Then Madison did this too, just did a little intro page, like a picture of me and just some stats of like currently where I'm at in my life, like how old I am, where I'm working, what my follower counts are at, where I'm living, all that stuff, because it'll be so fun at the end of the year as like a physical timestamp. Then I did like a page for my favorite book from last year, which was Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. Love how this page came out. I think this is my favorite page in the whole book. It looks so good. And then I did a monthly reading tracker, and basically I just have like colors that indicate what star rating it was, so you can see like each month like the quality that I read. Then this is just like a physical way to see like how many I've read. Like so far this year I've read 18 books, so you can see it like physically. My goal is 75, but I wrote 88 just in case, and that's how many would fit on the page. Then this is my little book of the year ranking. January my favorite was Hero of Ages, and then February was Red Rising, and then I have to pick between those two, which I still haven't because I just like literally can't decide. And then March was Morning Star, and so I'll be able to kind of like fill this out. And I left these pages blank for my ultimate favorite of the year once we get there. Then I have a January reads page with my January stats, and I basically am just doing the same thing for all those other ones. And then if I'm feeling crazy, I'll do like a favorite book of January or favorite series, kind of talk about my thoughts. Obviously in January it was The Hero of Ages, talked about that a little bit, printed out some quotes. And this is my February and March spread of just star ratings, my stats, how I read them, audio or physical, how many pages, how many books, did I DNF anything, average rating, you know, I've got all that stuff for both February and March here. And then these are the last two pages I have created, but this is my favorite series, obviously, of February and March, and so I just did a whole page, printed out some quotes. In March, I just did some honorable mentions. Some of my favorite books in March were The Favorites and Project Hail Mary. I just think that this is the cutest idea in the whole world. Let me know if you guys want me to keep updating you on my book journal. I think it's so much fun and I love sharing stuff like this. So let me know if you want to see any more of that, and I will talk to you soon.